I was reading a book called Profit First. This is a smart business show. Welcome. Yeah, that's totally out of order. Anyway, so I was just reading about Profit First, and the quote in it was, let me see. How do you get 2 times the results with half the effort? So how do you get 2 times the results with half the effort? If it takes you, say, a week to build a site, how do you do 2 sites in what did he say? He just had an example. He used a snowplow example. If it takes you an hour to snowplow a parking lot, how do you plow 2 parking lots in 30 minutes? If it takes you a week to build a site, how do you build 2 sites in half a week? Would be the thing. I find these thought exercises interesting. It's similar to one I've talked about before, which is how do you 10 times your results? Not just double your results, but how do you 10 times them? So why these are interesting are because it really forces you to think hard about what you really need, what you need to do, and how to streamline a lot of it. Even as I'm looking right now at maybe entirely rebuilding a client's theme, or maybe just pulling out components of it and thinking about how it was built in the first place, and I didn't build it. I've worked on it a couple times since, did the e-commerce portion of it, and we're revamping the e-commerce again. But just thinking about how it was built and how I can build things more modularly maybe in the future. And I have to dig through some code for him first and see if it is modular enough that I can just rip out the parts I don't need. And how will that look? And so if I'm building modularly, is it possible for me to do more work, do more for him in less time, or do more for anyone in less time? As I said, business it was slower for a while. And it's certainly picking up again, but that forced me to think of some of these things, right? So I canceled a bunch of services I don't need. You probably can't tell, but the computer behind me is running Linux, and that made some choices for me. Like, I can't pay for Adobe software because I literally don't have it on there. I can't even use it, so I canceled it. That was a good, interesting, and way to figure out around that problem and figure out it's not really a problem not to have Adobe software for me because of what I am doing. I'm not really building a whole ton of themes. I'm mostly doing development work or coaching, so I don't need it anymore, and then finding other solutions for it. So today, this weekend, as you think about your business, think about what can you do to 10 times your business, or what can you do to do twice the work in half the time. And that's what you want to keep working towards your efficiencies, because if you can do twice the work in half the time, you don't even have to raise your prices, and you're going to make more money. Right? You're doing twice the work in half the time. And then as you start to sell more, you already have the capacity to do that extra work you're going to sell. Thanks for watching the Smart Business Show. Go to iTunes. I only want 5-star ratings because I'm amazing, I'm good looking, and I'm humble. So go to iTunes or whatever your podcasting of choice and give this amazing, humble, good looking man a review, 5-star review. Thanks.